All right, so let's assume that we have now, the appointment time has come. We've had a chat to this particular client and the chat has gone really, really well. They are perfectly in the target market, whatever it is. They're ready to proceed. They're looking to purchase. They sort of know the areas. You're going to run a borrowing capacity, but they're really ready to kick off the process with you. Again, if they are not, then you've got the capacity within Marketly to actually send them automated follow-ups via SMS and email on the day that you said you would, and all that's going to be recorded on your leads Kanban or your lead stages. So you can see here, our little client here has been pushed across into appointment booked. We've had the chat. You can actually call them straight from this platform. You can also record and transcribe that call as well. So you've got all those notes if you want to do that. I know some brokers may not want to for various reasons, but you're able to do that. Okay, so let's assume that we are now ready to actually do something. They're ready to proceed. And what you're going to say to them is, awesome, we're actually going to invite you to a workspace via an app called Marketly. Marketly is going to be really helpful for you. It's a platform that we use to communicate with our clients. In that platform, you're going to find a heap of really useful tools, including being able to order property reports for any properties that you're looking at. You're going to be able to chat to me and my team. You're going to find home open inspection checklists. You're going to be able to order pest and building inspections. You're going to be able to get your utilities sorted. It's basically like it's a workspace that we're going to be able to communicate with. I can give you tasks. You're going to see your journey progression as you move through the stages of your purchase, so you know exactly where you are. There's a whole bunch of reasons to download the app. What we're going to do is we're going to invite you to the workspace. All you need to do is just download the app, and then you'll see a message in there when you download and log in. You'll see a nice message from me. Just ping me back and let me know that you're in, so that we can start chatting in there instead. That's what you need to say to the client. So how do we actually implement that? And the client's going to go, awesome, that sounds really great. And they're going to download the app and they're going to find it phenomenally useful, because it just is, because I built it and we're using it with our clients and they're finding it really helpful. Okay, so let's go with update status. So appointment's been booked. Let's assume at this point we're ready to actually convert this lead into converted. We're going to go mark converted, and we're going to come up to this screen here. So if they're an existing client, then you can find them in your existing clients. You can search for them. If you're not wanting to link them to a client at all, you can also create a workspace and just not link a client. But in this case, we are linking a new client. We are wanting to invite them to the app. This particular person is a new lead. So name is Alex. Let's just put, to differentiate Alex Brownbill, the professional, from Alex Brownbill, the lead/client, let's put in Alex Greyjoy. That's a reference I'm sure some will get. Alex Greyjoy, and we're going to set up a workspace. This is going to be a purchase workspace, and it's given the suggestion. I'm just going to put in Alex Greyjoy's, oh my God, can't type, Greyjoy's first home. Let's assume they're wanting to buy a first home. Right. Down the track, we will also be able to add another client. If there's, if it's a couple, we're going to be able to add them in, but let's just go convert. This takes a couple because there's quite a bit of stuff to set up. The first thing that's going to happen is we'll find this is now, it's disappeared from our leads and it's dropped into converted, and you can see all my other test clients in here. It's dropped into converted. This one here, awesome, converted, we're all happy. What we're able to do now is go into workspaces and see, click this again, Alex Greyjoy's first home purchase. Now, again, this is really focused on the client experience. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I can tell you about the CRM capacity of Marketly. I'm not going to go too much into that today, except to tell you that once you've logged in and once you've created the workspace, you are going to be able to see two views. The internal view, so this is basically like what you as a team would see internally. So you, your admin assistant, whoever you've got on your company. If you're wanting to actually see what everything looks like as a client, you can click this little tab and it's going to convert to what the client will see. Now the client is not, they're not going to see all this stuff on the side. They're probably not going to log in on browser at all, to be honest. It's really designed for the client. It's designed mobile first, so it's a mobile app, really what it's designed to be. There's a mobile app for for you as well, but it's really designed for the client to be used on mobile because they're going to be walking through properties. It's just, that's just how we've designed it. So viewing as client, they're going to be able to see all this. They're not going to be able to see anything down here, and they're probably not even going to log into this view at all. And I will show you what it actually looks like on the client view once we get the client in. So let's just go back to internal. We actually want to choose a workspace action. So let's just say if we want to add a co-client, we can do that via this process. We can add a new, or we can find an existing contact or an existing client and invite them. Maybe instead though, what we're wanting to actually do is just invite the client to Marketly. So I'm going to do this. Now, your view, this is looking a little bit squashed. I'm doing this because of the limitations of my laptop screen. Normally, you'd be looking at it like this, and you've got a bit more of a view to look at. But given that I'm splitting this with my mobile, we've got this view instead. Okay, so you might remember on the on the right, this is the client view. This is what the client is going to view and receive. So you can see that I've just received a message. I'm going to go into that, and what the client is going to see, what Alex Greyjoy is going to see is, "Hi Alex, Alex Brownbill invited you to join a workspace in Marketly. Click the link to sign up." They're going to go, "Yep, sounds good." They're going to click that link, and the first thing they're going to get to is this page here. It's going to encourage them to download the app, whether they are on mobile or Android or iOS. Obviously, I'm on iOS, so I'm going to go download on the App Store, and it's going to pull up the app. Now, all I need to do is click download, and we're going to download the app. Super, super simple, super straightforward. Open. I would encourage you, we do ask the clients to do this inside the app as well. If you can remind them prior to, please also do that. They're reminded on the page that we just saw with the download links or the App Store links. A lot of clients won't, so this is really the most important thing. In order for them to be able to communicate with you and receive, like the messages will show up in the app, they're just not going to get notified. So tapping allow, super, super important. Now, all I need to do, come back here, and if they go back to the message, they're actually going to see, they don't even need to enter their email address. It's all going to be entered in here. So we're going to go send code. I'm going to verify that I'm human, sending, and what I'm going to need to do is just jump into my Gmail to get this information. So I will be back shortly. Okay, you can see that I've entered the information, and cool, I'm in. So now, as a client, Alex Greyjoy is now in the app. He can see the workspace that's been set up, and he can also see that he's already got some messages and notifications. So you're not going to be able to see my button tap, so I'll just have to describe what I'm doing as I'm doing it. But the first thing he's going to see is notifications. Come through the notifications, and he's going to see this. So just how to download, he's going to see, "Welcome to Marketly, Alex. You've been added to a workspace where you and your team can collaborate on your property purchase to get the most out of Marketly. Download and turn on notifications to make sure that you don't miss anything." And then he's going to receive a message from you, i.e. from me, so as the broker. So this has actually been automatically sent. There's nothing, I've not manually sent this. It's just automatically set up to send from you. So this is Alex the broker. Going to Alex, I should have changed those names, but "Hi Alex, excited to start working with you. Send me a quick message." So I'm like, cool, awesome. "Hey, now on the app, ! And send. That's been sent, and guess what? Now on our professional dashboard, we're going to see up here in conversations, this here, now on the app, and now we can start communicating. Go, "Hey," it's going to come through straight away. Hey. And if they've got their notifications set up, it will just, it will ping them automatically. So if we actually close the app, just so you can see what that looks like, what we should see is, it's not going to show me because, there we go. And I've got it on Do Not Disturb. So probably not the best demonstration. Can I change that here? No, okay, so I did it, had it on Do Not Disturb. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there, but I'll get a push notification saying, just with that message, just like you would with a text message or a WhatsApp. So not that difficult to understand. All right, that's it for this video. Now your client is on the app. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they can do on the app, and I'm going to put all of that in separate videos.